For years, João Félix was seen as a prodigy with immense potential, but someone who struggled to truly dominate games at the highest level. Critics doubted his impact, fans questioned his consistency, and many wondered if he would ever reach the elite tier of football. But suddenly, everything changed. João Félix isn't just showing flashes of brilliance anymore. He's becoming a real nightmare for defenders across Europe. So, what happened? How did this young Portuguese talent evolve from a gifted youngster to one of the most dangerous forwards in the game today? In this video, we break down the transformation, the tactical shifts, and the moments that have made João Félix a player teams fear to face. If you thought you knew him, think again, because the João Félix you're seeing now is on a completely different level. João Félix arrived in the footballing world with a label of next big thing at Benfica. He dazzled with dribbling, vision, and composure beyond his years. However, after his record-breaking move to Atlético Madrid, reality hit. Under Diego Simeone's system, Félix initially struggled to adapt. He was often isolated, forced to chase defensive duties, and played in positions that didn't maximize his creativity. Critics were quick to highlight his inconsistency, labeling him as a player who could either shine spectacularly or disappear completely in big games. But here's where the story starts to turn. Félix didn't just rely on talent, he studied the game, worked on his physicality, and began to understand Atletico's tactical demands. His movement off the ball became smarter. He started finding spaces that defenders didn't expect him to exploit. By combining his natural flair with improved tactical awareness, Félix slowly transformed from a risky, unpredictable attacker into a player who could influence every phase of the attack. This stage of development is crucial. It's the point where many young talents plateau, but Félix's mentality allowed him to evolve. He started linking play more effectively, timing his runs with precision, and learning when to take defenders on one-on-one versus when to pass. What seemed like inconsistency before was slowly morphing into calculated unpredictability. And this is exactly what made him dangerous. Opponents could no longer predict his next move. So what changed on the field that turned Félix into a real threat? First, his positional intelligence. Modern football thrives on movement, and Félix has mastered the art of exploiting pockets of space between defensive lines. He doesn't just wait for the ball. He drags defenders out of position, creates passing lanes for teammates, and knows exactly when to strike. Secondly, his decision-making has improved. Gone are the days of risky dribbles that ended in lost possession. Now, each move has a purpose, combining creativity with efficiency. He can cut inside to shoot, drift wide to stretch defenses, or drop deep to orchestrate attacks, all while keeping defenders guessing. Finally, there's the mental aspect. Confidence is everything at this level, and Félix's recent performances show a player who believes in his ability to change games single-handedly. That unpredictability, paired with speed, skill, and vision, is what makes him a nightmare to defend against. In short, João Félix is no longer just a talented youngster. He's a modern attacking weapon capable of breaking even the most disciplined defenses. Félix's transformation is not just visible in training or highlights, it's on full display in the biggest matches. What separates a good player from a dangerous one is the ability to perform when it matters most. And Félix is starting to deliver exactly that. In recent La Liga and European fixtures, he has consistently changed games single-handedly, whether through intelligent runs, precise finishing, or by drawing defenders out to create space for teammates. Take, for example, the games where he faced top defensive units. Félix no longer hesitates or overcomplicates his play. He reads the movements of defenders with surgical precision, exploiting gaps between the lines and timing his runs to perfection. His knack for arriving in the right place at the right time has allowed him to score crucial goals and assist in moments that can decide the outcome of a season. Moreover, his versatility makes him unpredictable. Félix can start as a central striker, drift wide, or even drop into a playmaker role, forcing opponents to adjust constantly. Defenders can no longer rely on traditional marking strategies because Félix adapts mid-game, creating chaos in defensive lines. This game intelligence, combined with speed, technique, and an increasing sense of composure, makes him one of the most feared forwards in Europe today. In short, João Félix has become a player who can single-handedly tilt the balance of a match. Opponents know it, fans see it, and football analysts are beginning to realize it. The young Portuguese star is no longer a gamble. He's a calculated threat whose danger is now very real. While talent and tactical intelligence are vital, the final ingredient that has made João Félix truly dangerous is his mental and physical evolution. Early in his career, inconsistency often stemmed from moments of hesitation or overthinking on the pitch. Now, however, Félix demonstrates a maturity rarely seen in players his age. He approaches each match with a clear understanding of his role, a calmness under pressure, and a confidence that allows him to take decisive actions in high-stakes moments. Physically, he has grown stronger, faster, and more resilient. Atletico Madrid's rigorous demands under Simeone require players to endure intense pressing and constant duels, and Félix has adapted remarkably. His improved stamina enables him to make decisive runs late in games, while his enhanced balance and agility allow him to navigate tight spaces with ease. Opponents who once overpowered him now find it difficult to stop his combinations of pace, skill, and clever positioning. But perhaps most importantly, his mental resilience has elevated him to a new level. Félix no longer fears mistakes. He embraces risks intelligently. This fearlessness allows him to attempt daring dribbles, make unexpected passes, or exploit defensive lapses, all without losing composure. It's a rare combination, a player who merges natural flair with disciplined decision-making and physical capability. In essence, João Félix's transformation is complete. He has evolved into a forward who is unpredictable, intelligent, and unstoppable in critical moments. Defenders now face a player who is not only technically gifted, but also tactically astute, mentally strong, and physically capable. A truly dangerous combination that ensures he continues to make headlines in European football. João Félix's journey is far from over. At just 25 years old, he is entering what many consider the prime years for a forward. The danger he poses today is only the beginning. His trajectory suggests a player who could dominate European football for years to come. What makes Félix's future so exciting is his blend of versatility and adaptability. He can operate in multiple attacking roles, adjust to different tactical systems, and learn from each challenge he faces. This adaptability means he will continue evolving, finding new ways to exploit defenses and remain unpredictable. Coaches and analysts alike see in him a rare combination, a player capable of creating chances, scoring goals, and influencing the rhythm of a match at the highest level. Moreover, his mentality indicates that he is willing to keep improving. Félix has already shown remarkable resilience, working through early career challenges, adjusting to tactical systems, and growing stronger physically and mentally. If this pattern continues, there is no limit to what he can achieve. In short, João Félix is not just a player who is dangerous now. He is a long-term threat who could redefine attacking football for the next decade. Opponents who think they understand him will always have to stay alert, because his evolution shows no signs of slowing down. The best may still be ahead for this young Portuguese star. João Félix's rise is a perfect example of talent meeting intelligence and hard work. From early struggles at Atlético Madrid to now becoming one of the most dangerous forwards in Europe, he has shown that evolution is possible when skill is paired with tactical awareness. For football fans, this is a thrilling era. Watching Félix play now isn't just about witnessing technical brilliance. It's about seeing a player who can dictate the flow of a match, punish mistakes instantly, and leave defenders in despair. So, the next time you hear someone underestimate João Félix, remember, he's not the same player he once was. He's faster, smarter, and deadlier. And as he continues to evolve, one thing is clear: defenders everywhere will be on high alert. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the stories behind football's rising stars.